So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. I was planning on knocking the new off the skid loader here this morning. I wanted to move some dirt down at the wood yard, but it started raining again. It has been raining every day. Matter of fact, it's been raining 2 or 3 times each day, but we'll see what happens this afternoon. So far all I've done was move a couple firewood baskets with ease, I might add. But something I learned right off the bat, this quick coupler for the quick attach, that is a must-have right there. It's really nice switching between bucket and forks without having to get in and out of the cab. Now I had the forks on here from the MX5400. They work fine. Eventually though, I'll have to get a bigger, heavier duty set for this machine right here. Those forks are rated at 3,000 pounds, and this will lift a whole bunch more than that. So as long as I'm careful, you know, just moving firewood baskets and things like that, they'll be fine. But like I said, eventually I'd like to get a heavy duty set for this. All right, the sun came out for just a little bit here and the rain quit. I think I'm good for about 2 hours. But what I'm going to do here is just kind of open up a little pit and get into some drier material. Back in this hill a little bit, I'll get into that shale, and then the rain won't hurt me so much at that point. This here is kind of a mix of some clay, a little bit of topsoil. It's not the best for fill, but I will, I'll spread it all out, mix it. But I took the 18-inch bucket off and I put the 30-inch bucket on. Right in here where I'm digging is where Levi got tore up last year by that yellow jacket's nest in the ground. Somewhere right in here. I ended up digging it all out with the excavator. It was pretty impressive what those little buggers build underground now, I'll tell you. A lot of this stuff I'll be able to just move with the skid loader, but as my cut and my fill get further away, I'll end up getting the dump truck down here and loading it. All right, I had to take a little break from the dirt moving and put out a little fire, so to speak. But the Jeep, we have been driving it now since, well, the inspection expired in January, the end of January, and I was unaware of that. We bought it in May last year, and it was new, and I think they're supposed to inspect it when you buy it, but it was inspected in January, so it expired, and I took it to the shop, and then it takes a special socket for the wheels, and it was in my toolbox marked socket for Jeep, and so I had to rent it out there and get it inspected and get all legal. But anyway, we're heading back down here. I'll show you what I got going on so far here and explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So first of all, you may be wondering why I'm using the excavator and the skid loader. The reason is I'm trying to mix this material right here. As you get back in the hill a little bit, it gets better. We're into some decent clay with a little bit of shale mixed in it. Out on the outside edge was more topsoil. So what I'm trying to do is flip it, flop it, mix it up to make some decent fill. That's why I'm using the excavator. I pull that from back there, bucket of topsoil, you know, whatever, and just kind of mix it all up, and it seems to work out better that way. What I don't want to see, and I see it just a little bit here and there, is any pumping. You know, when you run your tracks through it, it pumps up on either side of it. You don't want that. So I'm going to put some more drier material in there, a little bit better. Keep working it back and forth, tracking it in. It'll be perfect for a road when it's all done. But as far as the skid loader goes, it's that thing's a beast. It really is. And it is faster than I am. I'll get onto it. I'll get faster, but the bucket, the boom, everything is very, very fast. Like when you go into a pile, and you know how if you're in your tractor or skid loader or whatever, you like to kind of flop that material back in your bucket. This thing will flop it right back on the windshield. I mean, everything just reacts really quick, and I'll get used to it, and that's a good thing being fast, but definitely a fast machine, really is. The other thing you got to be careful with is, like right in here, I was cutting into this natural ground right here, and boy, you just take off, it'll roll right up over the bucket onto the glass and not even hesitate. It's not. You got to be careful. I'm running this at about 75% throttle, maybe 70%. There is a run-in period, they call it. I call it a break-in period. For the first 50 hours, you know, you're not supposed to run it wide open or anything. Just kind of take it easy. So that's what I'm doing. But so far, thoroughly impressed. right, we're getting there. I still have a long way to go. Down at that end, I probably got, I don't know, 6 or 7 feet of fill to put in, but it's coming along pretty nice. I got into the good stuff just in time. I started getting into this popcorn shale because that clay I had down there, it was kind of pumping a little bit, but I got it dried up. This stuff compacts really well. This should make a pretty nice fill. It's definitely not brand new anymore. Just kind of glad to get that over with.
Sunrise in my eyes, just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life. I don't know how, don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life. Waiting at the door, my ride sweeter to meet the one I love. I don't know how, don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life.